This should have been called as a foul for targeting to the head or neck area of a defenseless opponent. Under the new rule, the player would be ejected for the rest of this game since the action is in the first half. Also, the player who receives a blindside block is now specifically listed as a defenseless player. This is a good call for unnecessary roughness. Also this year, under the new rule, number 44 would be charged with unsportsmanlike conduct, since this foul is not an ordinary dead ball personal foul. This would count toward the 2 unsportsmanlike conduct fouls that would lead to him being disqualified from the game.
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 44, Georgia, 15-yard penalty, first down.
Good job by the referee to get this foul for roughing the passer. The hit is clearly late and unnecessary, and it gets the quarterback in the back of the legs. Good call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense, number 87. Half the distance from the end of the run. Automatic first down.
We missed a foul for piling on. This is a dead ball foul that should be called. Remember that good dead ball officiating is very important as a player's safety issue. Here's an excellent example of a hit on a defensive player that is perfectly legal. The defender turns his head to the side and contacts with the shoulder to the chest area, not above the shoulders. We often get questions about whether it is always illegal to hit a defensive player, and of course it is not. And this is a good illustration of a hit that is hard but legal. This is an excellent call for targeting a defenseless opponent at the head and neck area. It has some of the elements to identify it as targeting. Not playing the ball, he launches and strikes at the helmet. This call would mean ejection for the rest of this game since the action is in the first half.
That was the first third down conversion of the game. That's right.
Good call for clipping. We don't see clipping very often, so it's good to be alert for it. You get the flag from the line judge, and it would have been good to get one from the field judge as well. The referee makes a good announcement with a good signal.
Personal foul, clipping, 32 of the offense. It's a 15-yard penalty, repeat third down.
We have a fracas after the play, and number 91 should have been disqualified for throwing a punch. Since he was not ejected, under the new rule, he would also be charged with unsportsmanlike conduct, and this would count toward the 2 that would lead to ejection if he were to commit another during the game.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 91 on the defense. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Number 52 in the white is correctly charged with a personal foul for this action after the ball is dead. And in 2013, This will be an unsportsmanlike conduct foul as well. One would hope that the coach would take him out for a few plays, but this doesn't happen. Amazingly enough, the coach complains to the official for the call, but this is a proper call.
After the play, after the whistle. Personal foul on the offense, number 52. After this is for the goal, the down counts. It'll be third down.
This is good dead ball officiating. The side judge stays with the two players near him and appropriately calls the foul. The player was correctly ejected from the game.
After the touchdown, personal foul, number 22 on the offense. Through a punch, he's been ejected. Wow. The foul being forced on the kickoff.
We should have had a foul for targeting with the crown of the helmet. The defender can see that the ball is gone, so there is no need for this. He clearly takes aim, lowers his head, and attacks with the crown of the helmet. Under the new rule, if a targeting foul had been called, the player would be ejected. Since this happens in the fourth quarter, the player would also sit out the first half of the next game. Good call for targeting and attacking to the head or neck area of a defenseless player. This is a blindside block. The elements of targeting are here, as we can see that the blocker takes aim and thrusts himself up into the throat of the opponent. Under the new rule, the player would be ejected, and since this happens in the fourth quarter, he would also sit out the first half of the next game.
Personal foul, offense, targeting, 15-yard penalty, repeat, second down.
Here are two plays where there are dead ball fouls well after the play is over. These are not part of the continuing game action, so in both cases these personal fouls would also count as unsportsmanlike conduct toward the two that would lead to ejection. This is good work by the crew to be alert for action after the ball is dead. As we always say, just because the ball is dead does not at all mean that we can stop officiating, and the crew does a good job of staying focused.
After the interception, after the play was over, dead ball, personal foul, number 97, defense, 15-yard penalty. It's first down, Tulsa. After the play was over, personal foul, number 90, defense. Half the distance to the goal, automatic, first down.
Good job by the umpire to get this tripping foul. These are pretty rare, so it is good recognition and good concentration to get this. Good call for this obvious face mask foul. This is a fairly easy call, but it does require concentration and focus. It is especially good to have more than one flag down on this play. Number 8 here commits a dead ball foul for headbutting, which is a personal foul, and under the new rule it would also be unsportsmanlike conduct. Then he gets a second foul for unsportsmanlike conduct for taking his helmet off. These are two separate actions, so in 2013 the player would be ejected from the game because of two unsportsmanlike conduct fouls. The referee's announcement here could be improved. Referees, be sure you have all the information about the entire situation before you open the mic, and make the complete announcement at one time.
The result of the play is a touchdown for Kent State. After the play was over, personal foul, Kent State, number 8. There was a second foul. This is an unsportsmanlike conduct against number 8 for taking his helmet off.